Hello and welcome to the new and hopefully improved Magical Musings. I am your hostess, Nefer, and I'm here to share things that are of interest to me that I hope are also of interest to you. My primary content will focus upon my own practice of what I call Christian witchcraft. I was raised Catholic. I incorporate my Catholic beliefs and practices in with my practice of witchcraft, which to me is a nature-based religion and the belief that the divine, God, resides in everyone and everything. Therefore, everything's holy. And I found that witchcraft really summed up the way I viewed the universe. And I couldn't believe it when I read my first book on witchcraft. That I was just like, this is how I believed my whole life. You know, I didn't particularly find organized religion fulfilling, but the practice of witchcraft, it combines all of my beliefs, all of my practices, and I feel at home. And that's what I'd like everyone to feel when they come to view my channel and see my videos, that they feel at home. I've been on Facebook for 12 years. I have adminned my own groups over there. My groups have been called a spiritual oasis. That's a direct quote. And I always foster a feeling of friendship, mutual support, and camaraderie in all of my groups. I don't tolerate any bullshit. And I am a what you see is what you get person. I don't put on airs. I have a doctorate from the University of Texas at Austin. I don't flaunt that except to use the title. And the reason I use the title is because, first of all, a lot of fakes are out there that use that title who have no business doing so. Number two, in my case, the title is 100% real. And number three, and most important, I worked 12 years at 3 different universities to obtain my doctorate. So yes, I use the title. It's even on my personal checks because, hey, you know, you work hard for something. You like to see it in print once in a while, you know, but I don't make people call me Dr. Kefri, you know, or even Dr. Nefer. No, it just doesn't sound right. Looks good, but doesn't sound right. So in terms of my path of Christian witchcraft, I'm going to be sharing with you basic how-tos that you can do in your own home with materials easily available either in your own kitchen or at a nearby grocery store. That's number one. And number two, I'm going to be sharing little lessons on magical ethics so that you know that sometimes certain types of spells, especially love spells, really aren't all that ethical. But there's a better way to do them that is ethical, and I intend to share that with you. Another type of content I'm going to share that is near and dear to my heart is witchy art. I am an avid journaler, an analog journaler. That means I do everything handwritten. I don't use a computer. And I've been journaling every single day for the last 3 years. And I've only missed like 4 or 5 days due to being sick. The practice of journaling, to me, it's really great for just getting things off your mind or alleviating the weight on your shoulders about something. It is fantastic. And I want to go into the spiritual importance of journaling, how it can help you to lead a more happy and spiritually fulfilling life. So I'll be sharing that here, and there'll be little tutorials on how to do certain things in your journals and that sort of thing. I might talk about journaling supplies a little bit, but it's going to be mainly, you know, fun and look and see what I did. This is how you can make this and that sort of thing. And then the third type of content I wish to focus on is the paranormal. I have a sister channel here on YouTube called True Tales of the Paranormal. And if you don't follow that one already, I invite you to do so. And there I share literally true tales of the paranormal that come from my own experience and the experience of my family and a few of my friends. So that channel to me is more of a passion project. I began it originally for my daughter so she'd have a record of the weird family she comes from and the weird stuff that's happened to all of us. But it's evolved into a lot more than that. I've got a nice little supportive community going on over there, and I appreciate them all so much, and any of you who are here from over there, thank you so much. And it's just a joy to create those videos for you all. So I do hope you do go over there, visit, check it out, and if it's your cup of tea, subscribe. Same for this channel. Check out my content here, and if it's your thing, I invite you to subscribe. And when you do subscribe, please hit the notification or the subscribe button a second time. A lot of people who are not very active on YouTube don't know this, but when you subscribe to a channel, you will not be notified when that channel uploads new videos. You have to hit the subscribe button a second time. That will open up a little notification menu, and it has an option for all, it has personalized, and I think there's one other one. Hit the all, and then you'll be notified in your YouTube notifications within the app each time I upload a video. And as far as uploading goes, I'm going to work really, really hard and try to maintain a minimum of once a week uploads. Some weeks I may have 2 uploads. I won't do any more than 2 a week because to make a video, it's a lot of work. And I have begun my new stream of content here with a video about the May 2025 American tour of Annabelle, the possessed doll. So you may want to check out that video here, or it might show up here, I'm not sure. But the card will be there, and I will also link to it in the video below, and that will give you a really good idea of how I also share my own paranormal experiences on my other channel, True Tales of the Paranormal. So that's kind of like a little preview, although I personally have nothing to do with Annabelle other than, watching the movies and hearing about it on various TV shows. But it's there because it was recently in New Orleans and all this weird stuff happened, so I was reporting on that for that video. And that's the slant I want to do at this channel in terms of the paranormal. What I'm doing is, for this channel, for Magical Musings, I wish to report on paranormal events in terms of, weird things that hit the airwaves every once in a while that are unexplained. So that content pillar may not have that often of an upload to it. What I do know, I want to talk about the paranormal a lot more. The reason being, well, it's twofold. Number one, it's always been a topic of great interest, personally and just across our society. And number two, with the fluctuations in the energies since 2019 that set up the worldwide illness to occur that we all went through, the energies are a little bit darker. Well, actually not a little bit, quite a bit. And cases I have worked on as a spiritual light worker have become increasingly intense. And people basically, you need to know how to handle this stuff if it happens to you or anyone you know. So I'll be talking about the paranormal and also sharing information on how you can protect yourself, how you can cleanse your home, yourself, other people, and that sort of thing. So I do hope you'll come along for the ride. I am hoping it'll be a lot of fun for us all. I am really looking forward to it. So thank you for watching this video. And again, you can check out some of my content below. I've linked some of my most popular videos in the description here. And I hope to see you on my subscriber list. So take care, everyone. This is Nefer of Magical Musings, wishing you all a blessed day ahead.